Hi, my name is Deborah Gist, and I am the Rhode Island Commissioner of Education. And I'm here today with some of the youth advocates from Young Voices, who are one of the groups that I've been working with. There are a number of youth organizations all across the state who are so active, and one of the things I've been really impressed about in Rhode Island are the number of young people who are really involved in the community, and in particular around education reform. And so I thought it would be great if you guys just did a quick introduction about that.
My name's Rick.
I'm Haley.
And I'm Sam.
And you know, one of the things that we've been working on together, along with Youth in Action, Youth for Change, you all, the other groups, the other youth advocacy groups, along with Young Voices, that to work together to achieve some of the reforms that we need to achieve in our schools in Rhode Island. And you know, I've been setting some goals around that, what we're going to do this year. And you know, you guys are getting ready to launch into a new school year, and so I'm just curious about some of the goals that you have for yourselves, either just as students or as advocates for the year.
I mean, I wanna hopefully do well this year, so then I can get accepted into a good college.
Because you're a senior.
Yeah, I'm a senior.
So this is the big year when you get to get all your applications in and start finding out where you're going to be. That's exciting.
I want to work really hard on my junior research project and be very well prepared for the SATs that we're taking this year.
This year I'm a junior. This is a big college-based year, so I want to just do great and have a lot of good colleges looking at me. So hopefully I can get a few scholarships.
Well, I'm really pleased to hear that you're all thinking about college as your next step, because you know, President Obama has been really clear, and we all know that it's the case that today a college education is more important now than it's ever been. And so I'm really pleased that that's the direction that you're all focused toward. Well, you were saying a minute ago when you were talking about your interest in education reform, you were saying that one of the things you're most interested in is how we recognize great teaching and ways teachers can improve, and if necessary, removing teachers who aren't doing a great job. And I really agree with that. You all know that it's something that we're moving toward, because I was a teacher for a long time, and I think teachers are amazing. It's a great job to have, but we want to make sure that all of our teachers are excellent. But in addition to that, you know, teachers need students who are engaged and committed as well, you know, especially at students that are in high school, like you all. It can't just all be about the teacher, you know, also the student has to step up and do that, your part. And so I'm curious what advice or suggestions you might have for your fellow students, or what you want to be thinking about. You know, you talked about your goals. Just wondering what thoughts you have about the students' role in this.
Students, I don't want you to give up hope, because there are pieces that are being put into place that are helping to change that. So hopefully, before you leave school, or even before the end of this semester, if everything goes to plan, that will be changed. I don't want my fellow students to give up.
If you ever have any troubles with any teachers, student, principal, don't take matters into your own hands, but yet look for someone to help you out through your struggles.
Because there is a caring adult out there and fellow students who will be there for you, and that's one of the things that you all have found in Young Voices, is you're a support for one another, and then you have your leaders in the program, and it's a great support structure to have.
Well, students need to do their part. If the teachers can only go halfway, the student has to take the other half and meet the teacher there.
And there are groups like Young Voices, other youth advocacy groups too. There are actually so many. I've been really impressed with all the different youth advocacy groups that are in Rhode Island. And so we'll make sure that we share that information with folks as well. I'm excited to keep working with you this school year. And the 2009-2010 school year in Rhode Island is going to be a pivotal one for education. We've been reaching out to teachers who are excited, parents who want to work with us to see change, working together with you guys, and I just know that it's going to be a fantastic year. And in order for us to have the very best education system in the country, which is the only thing that I'm going to accept, we're going to all have to do more, and everyone will need to step up. Having parents more involved, having students even more engaged, and having an excellent teacher in every classroom. And then obviously school leaders and others, and the adults who work with our advocacy organizations, and just everyone in our community really being a part of this effort. And so I know it's going to be a great year.